And you're 27. What is God really teaching you right now?
Right now, it's so personal, but I'm okay with opening up. But like, man, I've always just felt like a goer. Like I've got to be going, and I've got to be meeting new people, and like I don't ever need to stay somewhere for like more than 2 or 3 years. Like my goal is just to like, all right, how many people can I meet, and how many connections can I get, and whatnot. And it's been weird. This is the year that. This is super weird, but I told this church, I was like, hey, whenever you first hired me, I was like, I am a mover. Like, I want to help as long as I can, and I just don't feel like I'm supposed to stay. And they're like, okay, well, we want to hire you, and how many years do you think you could commit? I was like, 5 years. Like, I promise 5 years. I won't quit, and, like, I would love to be here. And it's been right over 5 years. And but I'm feeling so called to be here.
For sure.
And that's the weirdest thing, dude. Like, I've not felt that ever before, to stay.
Wow.
And so that's weird. Right now, me and my wife are like, well, if we're supposed to stay, what in the world are we supposed to do? Like, we didn't plan that far. We planned to like, all right, what's the next place? Like, what do we do? So right now, God is showing me how to be patient, and I hate it and love it. Hate's a strong word, but like, dude, it's not natural at all to be patient on the Lord. It does not feel natural. But then you look back in the scriptures and you see like God made the Israelites walk through the desert for 40 years. That's a lot of patience. And then you've got a lot of stuff where he's patient, and his loving kindness is just, he's patient for everything. Like, he lets it happen, and he loves us. But dude, I've got to learn how to be more patient and let God just keep showing me what I need to do and change me. So that's where I'm at. I know I don't know if that's a little too much. No, that was
amazing.
It is wrecking me right now.
Yeah.
But, dude, I'm learning to be obedient, and that's tough.
God.
What about you, man? I don't know.
What's God been teaching me right now? I kind of mentioned this with Adam.
Yeah.
Just to be, so Luke 7, we talked about it, I mentioned to you yesterday, marveling at their faith, right?
That's cool, yeah.
So I feel like God, like, I've been a Christian, and I've been saved, and I've been having spurts of faith.
Yeah.
But there's like a call on the believer's life to be faithful, to endure, to step out and respond.
Amen.
That's the word. So what God has been teaching me right now is he has things I feel like he's put, like with this podcast for a while.
Cool.
There's been fear.
Yeah.
Like fear of people's opinions, fear of like, I want to control things. A buddy of mine told me an analogy. He said our hands are out like this, and God will send a bird, and he'll poach the bird up on our hands. And it takes everything in our power to not squeeze. But when we squeeze, we want to control, we'll kill the bird. And that's how it was with podcasting. That's how it was with everything. I wanted to control. It's like, there's so many problems. It's like, I want it this way, I want it that way.
Yeah.
And then it killed the bird. And then God's teaching me now. It's but this is not with podcasts. This is just life in general. Having faith. God has things in my life, whether it's media or just evangelism, discipleship, loving people. You got to step out and you got to respond. God has a call in your life, but he's not going to do it for you. And he's going to strengthen you, and he's going to deliver you from your enemies. If there's fear in your life, he is worthy and capable of delivering you through that.
There you go.
So it's just like responding in the midst of all those things, man.
I remember the same kind of stuff with leading worship. Like, younger worship pastors are asking me, like, how do you get past the barrier of like confidence? Like, you want to control because you're now like on staff. They pay you. They expect you to be leading worship, but I feel inadequate and whatnot. And I used to worry about what people thought. And then I kind of realized quickly, I was like, I can really focus on praising the Lord when I don't focus on what people think. And if I'm just worshiping God, then that's what people should, I guess, gravitate toward instead of, am I appeasing a crowd? You'll never make everybody happy.